What's up, guys? Thanks for tuning in. We are coming to you from Myakka River State Park down here in Sarasota, Florida. State park we have not been to yet.
Yep.
So we don't have a lot of time here. We really only had one full day, and that was a busy day taking care of appointments over in St. Pete, about an hour from here. So didn't have a lot of time to get out and explore yesterday, but there's definitely a couple of cool things that we want to try to show you guys if they're open. We're going to find out when we go down there.
Camping area, and it's sites 49 through 90 that are the full hookups.
So the sites here on our left, starting at site 50, are pull-throughs. So all these on the left are going to be pull-through sites, and all the ones on the right are going to be back in. And we didn't really see any sites that would be odd to get into, except for this one right around the corner here, which is site 60. And you see, this guy has his Class C pulled straight in, because you would have to almost jackknife your trailer or come in from basically the wrong direction up the one-way road to be able to get into that site. It's in kind of an odd spot. So here it starts on site 62. There's our site 64, and you can see there's a lot of water in the back. That's actually dried up some since we've been here. There's more water than that there when we got here. Our site. Right, so here's site 64. The site's huge, very, very big site. Got our hookups down this side, and then kind of curves around. The sites aren't direct straight pull-throughs, they kind of curve a little bit, but. And then here's a campsite. So that's the neighboring site over there. You can't really see it through the bushes there. Here's our complimentary pond, which, even though there's a bunch of water there, it doesn't really affect getting into the site, or doesn't affect, being in the site at all. It's not like we have to park in it or walk through it. So. And here's the back side. And then the hookups are a little strange. Has like a big concrete, almost like a little pillar around the hookup. So not the most ideal way to run your hoses, but it'll work for just a couple of days. No big deal. Myakka River State Park has a canopy walk. It's called a treetop canopy walk. It's basically a hike on a boardwalk that takes you up above the treetops, the canopy there, and gives you a really awesome view of this whole park. So we're hoping to drive down, show you guys what that's all about, and then we'll give you guys a look at our site here. It is very, very wet right now, so we're not sure if all the trails are going to be open. Water was very, very high coming in here. Still a lot of water standing from a tremendous amount of rain that they got like a week ago. But we're gonna take a little ride down there, see if we can show you guys what it's about.
Yep.
Ready?
Yep.
All right, let's go. All right, so we made it down here to where the trail area is. It's not far from the campground. Right, you come out of the campground and make a left and head towards the back of the park a little bit, and it's not very far at all down until you get to the parking area for the trails. So there's actually two trails. There's the William S. William S. Boylston Nature Trail, and then you have the Canopy Walk Trail. So we're going to start down here. You can see the water right over there and right off the trail, so it's pretty wet. So back at the main trailhead sign that we showed you, it doesn't really tell you that that's where the Canopy Walk Trail starts, but if you go just a little ways down, there's another sign that directs you off to the right here, and it'll take you down toward the Canopy Walk. And then you can go that way to the nature trail, and you continue off to the right to the Canopy Walk. So we're headed down the Canopy Walk Trail, and we come to this. So that is clearly all flooded out. You can see there's an information board up there that's in the water. So there's another little small trail, it looks like, right here that cuts around. So we're going to head down that way and see if this will get us around this flooded out spot or not. Looks like it's a pretty well-worn path, so we'll see where that goes. Looks like we may have made it up. So you can see the Canopy Walk here. And we've got our cables to secure it. So looks like some people have come through here and kind of made an alternate route to get through to where it's at. So and there we have it. Along with the observation tower up there. So that's a 75-foot observation tower, and there is the Canopy Walk. So yeah, definitely some people have made their own little path. So you're supposed to, that main path we were on comes in down here and leads to that side, and then you can go up on the Canopy Walk, and then when you get to this tower, then you can go up to the top to the observation tower. So we're going to go up this way, show you guys what it looks like from the top. So this side is designed to be the exit. I want you to go one way from down there, but since we can't go one way because it's flooded, we'll come this way. So it's a very skinny, you can see how skinny it is. It's about 3 2x6s wide, so 18 inches or so. Little suspension walkway. Nice tree to go around.
And I think I read that it said only 4 people allowed at a time.
That's really a good idea.
I can see that. So it's more of a, they call it a canopy. They call it the Canopy Walk, and it's kind of a suspension bridge type.
This
So
is
you
worse
can
than
definitely,
the suspension bridge in Montana.
you can definitely feel it moving around while you're walking on it. But it is pretty neat view. Got a squirrel right down here. But
Yeah, for sure. Here among the trees, looking down.
It's pretty cool to see out that way. You see it's so flooded.
Yeah.
that's where we're headed. We're going to head all the way down there, and then we'll go to the top of the observation tower and get a good look.
Not happening.
Oh, it's happening.
What? Squirrel. People
So yeah, there's, that's the actual trail. So as you can see, it's extremely flooded still around here. Alright, almost to the top. We're 67 feet. And
Dang.
we have arrived. You made it, Dylan?
What's my heart rate? That's a lie. I'm 91. That's a lie.
So once you get up here to the top, beautiful view of this whole area. You know, Florida is so flat that if you can get 75, 76 feet in the air, you can see for a long way.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what we have here. We can see way off in the distance. You can see the whole park from here. You can also see how flooded everything is. Looking off this way, you can see the river, Myakka River over there. Ooh, windy up here, but benches down there. You can just see the top of the Canopy Walk from up here. But man, nice breeze up this morning. Again, you can just see just forever off into the distance. All right, time to head down. So, see you guys at the bottom.
All right, so we made it back down. And surprisingly, as for as wet as it was, the mosquitoes weren't bad. I think it worked to our advantage that there was a breeze this morning and it's a little cool out.
Yeah, I mean, you know, in Florida, when you see this much standing water, you're almost guaranteed that you're going to be eat up with mosquitoes, but not the case out here.
Yep, so glad we took a chance on it. We were debating because online the reviews were kind of mixed as far as if this Canopy Walk was open or not. And that's probably due to the fact that the original path is flooded, so you kind of have to go the alternate path, and it doesn't really tell you that anywhere.
Yeah, and you know, there's no real signs out, like we said, at the trailhead telling you that that's the entrance to get to the Canopy Walk. It just tells you about the nature trail that's back there. So you're just going to start down that same way, and then like we showed you, it splits off. And you know, it's a beautiful walk, nice cool morning. I mean, it feels great out this morning. Just a beautiful, beautiful conditions to get out and check this trail out. So
yeah. When you get mid-60s in Florida, you got to take advantage of it.
Absolutely. And there were also some reviews online saying that a lot of people were kind of bummed out about the Canopy Walk. It is shorter than we thought it would be as far as the distance that the Canopy Walk covers.
It only counts that as a plus.
But it's cool nonetheless. And then you can go up to the
Yeah.
top. Apparently there's a lot of alligators in the area. We haven't seen any since we've been here, and there's water everywhere. So all this high water could have them kind of spread out right now. But you know, we haven't. If you're looking on there and you're seeing all these pictures of alligators and thinking that, man, this place is kind of sketchy because of the gators, you know, don't let that scare you off. You know, that's not going to be an issue for you. And like I said, we've been here, you know, for a day and a half, and we haven't seen any alligators yet.
Yeah.
So don't let that be a deterrent if you're thinking about coming over to Myakka River State Park.
And if you're wondering just how short it is, it's only 0.8, it says.
Yep.
All right, well, we're going to start working our way back to the truck. All right, so we made it back out here to the parking lot. We're in the Palmetto Ridge Loop, which is a full hookup loop. There's actually 3 camping loops here at Myakka River State Park, but the Palmetto Ridge Loop is the only one that has full hookups.
The other 2 loops do offer electric and water, though.
Right. So another benefit of staying at Myakka River State Park for us anyway is it's a new county. So Dylan's super excited. He gets to put a new sticker on our Florida county map. So we're going to go around there, let him put that on.
What county is it?
Sarasota County.
That's right. All right, that's going to do it for Myakka River State Park. Definitely recommend checking this place out if you're over on the west coast of Florida and need somewhere to stay. Definitely somewhere that we may even like to come back to once everything's a little more dried up, so we can kind of get to some of the areas that we couldn't get to on this trip. So, appreciate you guys watching. We'll catch you guys down the road.